Hi ladies, it's Amy. So today I want to go to Genesis to talk to you about a thought that I've had. So from creation, we find in Genesis that God spoke breath and life into all creatures. The fish of the sea, the birds of the air, every creature that creepeth upon the earth. And then with man, he formed man of the dust of the ground, and he breathed life into man's nostrils. And after every creature was created or formed, he spoke for them to multiply and replenish the earth after their kind. And he created mankind for relationship with himself. He wanted a people that would choose him over everything else. He already had the angels whose sole purpose, the reason they were created, was to worship him, to obey when he asked them to do something, to fight the way that he needed them to fight. So he formed man in his image and gave them a choice to choose relationship with him over self and desires of flesh. He wanted them to choose him so much that he sat Adam and Eve in the garden with a tree right in front of them, and his only request was to not eat the fruit of that tree. He placed the choice right in front of them. Obviously, we know what Adam and Eve's choice was. Your relationship with Jesus will only grow with your participation with him. Unlike the concept of biological evolution, we know what they say evolution was, or the theory of evolution. It requires effort on our part. So the thought of evolution is that something will turn from something it wasn't into something it would never be, the way that God never created it to be. So the idea was like an ape would turn into a human millions of years later. That's not how your relationship with Jesus would be. And he proves that in his word. Your relationship with Jesus will not suddenly mutate into something new. We must nurture it and care for it. This is why Jesus compared our connection to him like a vine to the vine branch, and like seed and soil. That seed of relationship has to reproduce, and it has to grow through constant care. Here's the thing. Like Adam and Eve made the choice to choose their own desires and disobey, causing them to suffer negative consequences, we must make the choice to actively pursue our relationship to Jesus, to obey him, and enjoy the consequences of being connected to him. This is not going to happen by itself. We aren't going to wake up one morning with a mutated relationship with Jesus, suddenly having this deep, intense relationship with him that we haven't cultivated, that we haven't nurtured, that we have no idea how it ended up the way it was. Our relationship won't simply evolve. Like the beautiful creation process, our relationship with Jesus must be created. It must be birthed. It must grow into what we want it to be. He's given us the choice to allow us to have whatever we want our relationship with him to be. Does he want us to be lackluster in our care of what we want with him? No, not at all. In fact, he wants that deep, fervent love reciprocated with him. So the question is, how do we do this? How do we create, cultivate, and grow our relationship with God? First, it's by prayer and Bible reading. And I know it's common knowledge, but prayer is more than just a honey-do list. It's conversation with the lover of our soul. It's whispers of love and adoration. And sometimes it's blubbering tears when we hurt and we just need someone to talk to. And the Bible is more than just an account of historical knowledge. It's love letters that God himself spoke, and he whispered it to you to encourage you in your weak times, to strengthen you to endure the tough times, and to merely speak that he loves you with words that only the Creator could speak, and every person of any ethnicity could hear and understand, and it touched the deepest part of who they are. Another way to find is to find a spiritual mentor that's in a place in their relationship that you would like to get to. Learn from them, ask them questions, Be real with them. Don't hide yourself, but open yourself up. Give them the permission to look at you in full spectrum and speak words into your life that produce change and encourage a positive shift in your spiritual well-being. Be encouraged today. You're not alone in this endeavor to deepen your love and desire for God and His kingdom. That's so encouraging. You're not alone. I'm not alone. Remember, John 15 says that we must be connected to Jesus Christ, that He is our life source. All God-like desires and qualities come from Him. Although we make every effort to reciprocate His love, the only way we can do so is by His Spirit. Seek Him today while He can be found, because today He's seeking you. I hope you have a marvelous day.